there's something going on in his mind about this thing.
Something's bugging Buddy.
Oh, yeah, look at him. Look.
It could be the gentleman across the ring from him. No love lost between Robert Gibson and Ricky Morton. Buddy Landel, the nature boy. And his partner, the pretty boy, Doug Summers.
Well, sure enough, it's going to be Ricky Gibson and Buddy Landel starting this match off. And the crowd picks up the chant of rock and roll, and he does not like it. Look at that.
Buddy Landel, I guess he didn't give a snap about rock and roll. Landel, for all his yip-yap and his arrogant posturing, he'll fool you because he's a darn good wrestler, and he's a dangerous man to boot.
He is one of the most deceitful men in the wrestling business.
Anytime you got an egomaniac on the other side. Oh, isn't that nice?
Oh, yeah, you look pretty,
good.
buddy. Yeah, you look pretty.
I like the boots, huh?
Yeah, look at him. You look pretty, buddy. Now let's see if you can get in there and do something.
He can, believe me, sir. All four men here at one time or another have laid claim to a world title of some kind.
That's right.
We've got four of the best and biggest stars in pro wrestling in the ring on TV for our main event.
Watch it, watch it. Look at that.
Oh, man, he's going to get hurt if he keeps that up. Ricky Morton's not having any of that cutesy stuff.
I don't mind telling you, you could see that was coming.
Landel's out.
And Ricky Morton standing over Buddy Landel. Now, Buddy Landel's going to come up and say, what happened?
Oh, man, you just don't fool around in a situation like that.
Boy, look at how good Landel is at keeping the referee between he and Ricky right now.
I don't think Landel will make that same mistake twice.
Let's see if he pinches the cheek again.
No. Collar and elbow.
All right, here they go into the corner. Oh, and this time he decides a little rough stuff, throws Ricky into the other turnbuckle, goes in, and he's waiting for him, and there he goes again. He's down again, Rick Stewart.
So far, Buddy Landel spent the vast majority of this match on the canvas.
With Ricky Gibson looking down at him.
Yes. Gibson snatching a side headlock on Landel. Doug Summers, as of yet, has not seen any action in today's TV main event. In the weeks to come, all your favorite stars. Gordon Jimmy Garvin returns. Landel, leapfrog, up and over his man. Gibson was ready for that one.
Oh, and now Landel says, I've had enough. Let me out of here. Things are just not going the way Buddy Landel wanted, Rick.
Welcome to the jungle, buddy. It gets worse here every day.
Now they're going to sit there and talk a little strategy. That's right. Buddy says, all right, you go in there.
Go get him, Doug.
Yeah.
Go get him, baby.
Yeah, you can handle him, baby. You go on in there and do it. Robert Gibson now standing and waiting. Doug Summers stands right up to him, and now there they go with a headlock and a tag. Ricky Gibson comes in. Oh,
wait a minute. Caught from behind. He catches a right hand from both rock and rollers. And look how Gibson Morton putting his whole body into it. Winding Doug Summers back up to the ropes, right in the pit of the stomach. And the rock and roll starting to move out in today's main event.
Oh, and take a look at Doug Summers gasping for air. And now another tag made, and we see the mark of a good team. In and out, in and out. These two must have tagged at least twice or three times for every time that the team of Summers has tagged it. Oh, bad move on the part of Robert Gibson.
Doug
all
Summers
the way through.
Just so poised and methodical in the ring. He's a waiter. He'll wait for you to make a mistake, and that's all it takes.
Now, Buddy Landel wants to come back in.
Here's where Landel's at his best. When somebody else has got your arms behind your back, when you're hurt, when you're at a disadvantage, Buddy Landel is kind of like the sharks who swim off the pier and eat the dead fish as they float up on the beach. A little Florida parallel there.
I was just going to say, that's got to be a Pensacola term there.
That's Buddy Landel, the shark of professional wrestling.
No, not me, referee. I never touched his hair.
I don't cheat.
Yeah. Buddy Landel right now has Robert Gibson in a bad way. This all, of course, stemming from when Robert went charging into that corner. Doug Summers able to move out of the way, and Buddy goes straight into that steel post. But as we see, Robert Gibson's not ready to stop. Again, though, a yank of the hair ends it all, Rick.
Good shot from the cameraman. He caught Landel right in the act. Now, no tag here.
They're way out in the middle of the ring. There's no way a tag was made. Now, the referee... Look at this. The referee says, did you guys make a tag? What are they going to say? No.
A tough job being the third man in the ring, especially when you got a couple of guys like Landel and Summers. Hang on, Buddy Landel making his way up the ropes. Oh.
Well, there they make a switch again with no tag. And oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir, Your Honor. We made a tag. My arms are 8 feet long. We made a tag.
Buddy Landel hanging on to the left arm of Gibson. He flings him off. Landel just plowed into Ricky Morton in the corner.
Well, now the referee has to get Ricky Morton out of the ring, but at the same time, look at the opportunity it gives Summers and Landel to do more double teaming and more damage to that shoulder and arm of Robert Gibson, and Robert is in a bad way.
As much as I hate to admit it, the Blondes are looking sharp. Pretty boy Doug Summers and nature boy Buddy Landel have obviously been playing in this while they were running their mouths, and we can see the fruits of their labor here because they've got Robert Gibson, as you said, in a bad way, and they've been hammering on that left arm now for quite a couple of minutes.
Well, you got to give the devil his due, or the devil's their due.
Gotta swallow
These two are doing a good job. Now Robert throws him into the ropes. Here's an opportunity. Well, he takes advantage of it. Buddy Landel had to think that he had the world in his hands when he grabbed a hold of that foot, and now he is out like a light.
He had the world come upside his head.
That's right. Now Buddy makes the tag. Unfortunately, Robert Gibson doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Doug Summers comes down, but he knocks him right into the corner where he can make a tag, and Ricky Gibson says, come on, Buddy Rose.
Ricky Morton now taking on both Landel and Doug Summers by himself. A meeting of the minds, as my old buddy used to say. Reverses Ricky Morton into the ropes. Morton up and behind his man. He's got Summers going up. 1, 2.
Over.
Hang on.
Buddy Landel throws Ricky over, but Ricky's ready to come right back in. He landed on his feet. All 4 men are in the ring now.
Referees call for the bell, Joe. We're going to have a disqualification for Landel throwing Morton over the top rope. The Rock and Rolls are going to be declared the winner of this one, but this thing ain't over, brother.
No, not by a long shot. And there you see the team of Buddy Landel and Doug Summers, and they're not very happy. And I must say, though, neither are the Rock and Roll Express. If you take a look, the Rock and Roll Express are screaming for the team of Landel and Summers to come back into the ring. And what a situation we've got.